Leigh, wow. Congratulations, Leigh. You've got your belt back.
What a feeling. You know. You know, I've had a fairy tale career. I just told her, give me my fucking happy ending. Give me the City Ground.
Yeah, we want the City Ground as well. We do. We're going to talk about that. With great risk comes great reward. This was risky, wasn't it? It was risky to fight him the first time round. It was risky to ask for the rematch. It was certainly risky, considering that he came 4 pounds over to take this fight. But now you look at the reward, you must feel excited.
I wasn't losing no matter what. £10, whatever. I wasn't losing tonight. Mauricio Lara was a great fighter, but I've got a great team. I know what to do. They guided me well, Ben guided me well, Leigh Wood guided me well. That shot I put him down with, they come up with that and I drilled it time and time again, and it worked. So just massive thank you to my team, and this is what I'm here for. I'm here for hard fights. I'm here for fights that it's that nip and tuck. I may get beat, but guess what? I'll come back and beat him.
You certainly do. Talk about the game plan for this one, Leigh. You stayed so disciplined, and the punch that seemed to cause him a lot of effect was that body jab. That stab to the body, you kept doing it round after round. Did you notice him tiring from that in the second half of the fight?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I had notice of my team, keys to success. The body jab was the key to success, not just to slow him down over the distance, but to build off it as well. Like I said, my team got it bang on, so massive thanks to my team, and they won as well, you know.
They certainly did. The Forest fans are here, Leigh. Forest fans always follow you around, even to Manchester. I want to quickly bring in Ben and Leigh. Ben. Ben, we spoke a few hours before the fight, and we spoke about how close you were to saying, okay, we're not doing this. We're not going to risk this fight because of how big Mauricio Lara could have been fighting, like the weight cut, etc. You're the one that rolled the dice on this. Why?
Just, we were so confident in Leigh being able to do what just happened there, you know. Getting into the first fight, I got slaughtered by some people saying that why have they taken this and it's absolute madness. Well, that's why, because I knew that that would happen.
Indeed, it did. Leigh, you're in a red-hot division. There'll be mandatories. There'll be a mandatory called. But you want the City Ground. Who do you want at the City Ground?
I think Warrington makes sense. But did Lopez win tonight or Conlon? Who won?
Lopez.
Lopez unification fight, even bigger. I'd get my team stuck into that. Whoever, you know. I've probably got 2 fights left. City Ground's one of them. A unification could be the other. Just give me big fights, and like I said, I want my happy ending.
Let's bring in the man that can hopefully make that happy ending, Eddie Hearn. Eddie, I mean, when you think of a career arc and you think of Leigh fighting for British titles and losing a British title, considering where he is now, this must be one of your biggest successes. You have to deliver him the City Ground, Eddie.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, can we just take a second to admire the cojones of Leigh Wood? I mean, number one, calls on Mauricio Lara for a voluntary defence. Everyone said he was mad. Schools Mauricio Lara, gets knocked out, comes into the office on Monday and says, I want a rematch in a couple of months. Ben's looking at me like he's mad. I'm looking at him like he's mad. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Gets on the scales. Mauricio Lara comes in nearly a weight division above him. These guys have got to make a decision. Time and time again, he's shown unbelievable heart. And you've got to say as well, sometimes Ben got criticism for the towel in the first fight. If that towel hadn't come in, he wouldn't have been here tonight, ready for this rematch tonight. They made a decision collectively to take the fight with the weight difficulties of yesterday. Leigh Wood, proper old school throwback fighter, Nottingham legend. We have to, City Ground have to, Nottingham Forest have to. We have to make it happen. He schooled him tonight. He took his heart away. He beat him up. People will say Lara was flat. He was frustrated. Listen, Leigh Wood done an absolute job on him tonight and becomes a 2-time world champion tonight here in Manchester.
Leigh, final word from yourself. It looks like we are going to go to the City Ground as well, Leigh, which is fantastic. Final word from yourself. You had some big wins. Jucan was a fantastic win. Fight Camp, Eddie Hearn's back garden. Michael Conlon, amazing win. This, though, is the biggest win of your career, isn't it?
I think it is. It's up there. 2-time world champion. You know, there's only one thing that's going to top it. Please, just get it made. Get it made, Ed.
We'll get it made. I'm sure Eddie will get it made. Congratulations, Leigh. Congratulations to the fans as well that turned up for you. 2-time world champion. You got your belt back. Congratulations.